Today, I'm presenting to you a selection of 7 digital creations achievable through the utilization of AI tools. Interestingly, some of these creations have the potential to generate a substantial income of around $34,000 per month. This assortment offers a wide range of options, catering to various preferences and interests. I'll be addressing a few of these concepts briefly in this discussion, but rest assured, I will be making more tutorials in the upcoming weeks. Ensuring you're subscribed is essential, as you don't want to miss out on these videos. What's remarkable about digital products is that they typically maintain a profit margin of approximately 91%, and they require minimal outgoing effort since the broader population hasn't fully embraced these digital offerings. Consequently, the market niches for these products remain largely untapped. So without further delay, let's dive into the first idea on our list, which is the most unique: generating patterns. I recently discovered a shop named Sweet Shop Design, where they offer digital download patterns. Their seamless patterns are commonly utilized for creating printable papers, although you have the freedom to obviously use these patterns for various purposes. While their sales have exceeded $35,000 and their packs are priced at around $1.95 each, this likely accumulates to a substantial total estimated to be around $70,000. Another shop managed by Helen has garnered over 5,000 sales, yielding approximately $14,000 in passive income. Surprisingly, she only has 37 listings so far. While the profit potential might not match certain other ideas, it's important to note how effortlessly these patterns can be generated. AI can handle the bulk of our tasks nowadays, as you are likely aware of the image generation AI called Midjourney. This AI takes prompts and swiftly generates images based on them, but there's a nifty trick that isn't widely known. I stumbled upon a fantastic video on YouTube by Stack and Profit, where he explains how to craft flawless pattern designs using the Midjourney AI. So, I tried this method by inputting prompts like this. The first part specifies the desired pattern and its components, while the latter half consists of AI keywords to create an aesthetically pleasing image. The outcomes I obtained from this approach are showcased below, and I find them quite impressive. Notably, Midjourney consistently produces seamless pattern designs. Consequently, if we upload our pattern to a platform like Photopea, a free alternative to Photoshop, we can select the image and define it as a new pattern. This gives us the flexibility to reproduce the design after its size or manipulate it according to our preferences. We could store this file and offer it as a downloadable product on Etsy. With the technique I shared earlier, I managed to swiftly generate patterns like these within minutes, requiring minimal effort. While I'm providing a brief overview here, I'll be posting more comprehensive tutorials in the upcoming weeks. Throughout this video, I'm frequently referring to Etsy as a point of reference because it provides us with the concrete sales data for these product categories. This leads us to the second idea, which aligns well with the Etsy audience. This concept involves selling wedding-related resources. As an illustration, consider a shop named Wild Bloom Printables. They have likely accumulated nearly $1.6 million in revenue by selling these downloadable wedding resources. Design items like their collection of wedding invitation templates receive a multitude of reviews, boasting their elegant designs. Comparable shops such as Twist Stationery offer designs that have substantial demand as well. In fact, this shop's exceptional performance has propelled it into the elite ranks of the top 100 sellers in the past 30 days, with a staggering amount of sales of over $15,000. This could translate to approximately $35,000 based on the average price of $2.50. While this recent success is commendable, the prospect of leveraging AI to get into this market is intriguing. A strategic fusion of Midjourney and Canva seems promising. As an illustration, we could tap into Midjourney's capabilities and prompt it to craft minimalist wedding invitation templates. I experimented with the same prompt multiple times to get a variety of options. Subsequently, I scaled up these images of the ones that I found appealing. Now this is where things get a bit more technical. What I did was import the image into an online tool called Photopea. Using the content-aware fill tool, I skillfully eliminated the scribbles scattered all across the font. Afterward, I seamlessly transferred the image to Canva and made the text boxes that I needed. This way, the customers can conveniently use it as a ready-made template. And to be fair, I wasn't really sure about the arrangement of the text boxes I needed, so I used ChatGPT for assistance. It provided me the guidance I required. For this concept, AI handles the share of the design process, even suggesting optimal placement for text boxes in Canva. However, there's still an element of hands-on work here. I'd estimate AI takes care about 65% of the work, leaving you with the task of erasing the text scribbles and refining it into a functional template. The cost breakdown involves $30 for Midjourney and an additional $13 for Canva, resulting in a daily expense of around $1.43. The level of difficulty is a 7 out of 10, because using tools like Photoshop or Photopea requires some learning, especially at the beginning. But that's the main challenging part. Idea number 3 involves creating guides for real estate buyers and sellers. It's like a step-by-step explanation of the home buying or selling process that real estate agents can provide to their potential clients. However, this concept is broader than just real estate packets. The store Shop Our Shop offers a variety of products such as Airbnb cleaning checklists, photography welcome guides, cookbooks, and recipe templates. Most of the resources consist of creative text in different fonts. So, how could AI help us automate these kind of products? Well, I use ChatGPT for this task again. Since a real estate packet has multiple components, I asked it for advice on what to include in my real estate buyer guide. It provided me with a breakdown of essential elements to cover. Then, I asked it to help me in writing the sections of text for each part. We could also utilize AI to generate valuable content for Airbnb welcome guides or items to feature on cleaning checklists. Having knowledge about the industry you're making resources for is a big advantage. For instance, if you run an Airbnb, it's much simpler to create Airbnb related materials. However, it's not a must. But wait, I understand your thoughts and you're right. AI is doing around 70% of the work, but you still need to take that text and form it nicely in a Canva page or Word. Plus, you might end up spending up to $13 per month depending on whether you need Canva. But this is quite affordable to start with. The difficulty is about 8 out of 10, because if you're unfamiliar with the industry you're creating guides for, it can be a little bit tough to include the right information. However, with this product, ChatGPT is essentially producing all the information, and you just need to make it visually appealing. I really like idea number 4, and it's also one of the most profitable ones. It involves starting a logo design shop. On platforms like Etsy, shops charge around $10 for each logo pack. There's this one shop called Logo Lane on Etsy that has sold over 3,000 logo packs, making over $500,000. Many of these logo packs are simple. Logo Lane aims for a more premium audience and sells logo packages from $39 to $130. Even with their lower sales of $13,000, that still translates to profits around $500,000 to $1.6 million. So selling logos on Etsy can be quite lucrative, not to mention other platforms like Fiverr and Creative Market. These days, you don't even need to be a professional graphic designer to do this. Tools like Midjourney can help you create logos for various businesses. I tried it and came up with a list of business ideas for which I could design logos. Then, I used Midjourney to generate a logo based on my prompt, and the result amazed me. I've been using Midjourney for a while, and it just keeps getting better. To make this business successful, you need to get good at crafting prompts and using Midjourney. It took me some time to learn how to communicate with AI, but it's definitely faster than starting a logo from scratch. Now, some people might ask, why do people pay for this when they can just generate it themselves? Well, many people don't realize they can do this. And it also takes time to learn how to create effective prompts for the desired images. Just like with anything, there is value in speed, and many are aware of this option. However, it's not flawless. Midjourney often includes logos with an alien-like language on them. To remove it, you'd have to know how to use Photopea or Photoshop to erase the old text and replace it with something new. But with a bit of time, you could transfer something like a logo with an alien text into something cleaner. With a little time and skill, you can achieve great results by learning how to use these tools and create impressive logos. AI can likely manage around 80 to 90% of the tasks here, and you'll only need to spend about $30 a month on the subscriptions required for this to work. The complexity level is a 7 out of 10, since crafting these prompts can be tough, and you'll need to learn how to remove any strange text. If you're interested, you could integrate this next idea to the same store, because these two concepts work well together. That idea is creating business cards, which might sound less exciting, but it can still quite be profitable. Take the shop we just looked at, Logo Lane, for example. They charge an extra $20 for a basic business card design. Then there's Trendy Fox Studio, which sells various templates, offering individual business card designs for $5.60 each. It's not easy to determine the exact share of sales from business cards, but given that some of their top seller are business card packs, it's clear that these cards are driving a substantial portion of sales. So whether it's to upsell a logo design or standalone business card, there's some solid earning potential here. The exciting part is how simple it is to create great designs using AI. We can ask Midjourney for any type of business card design we're considering and get some wonderful inspiration for it. It generates images just like usual, and this is the tool I use to create business and card templates. While it's not the quickest process, it just took a few minutes. Since we remade the business cards in Canva, we can share it as a template when customers buy it, like we did with the wedding resources. Now, regarding the rating, I'd say AI handles about 60% of the work here, and your monthly costs come around to $43 due to Midjourney and Canva. However, the difficulty is only 4 out of 10, because these templates are incredibly easy to create. Perhaps the least exciting idea we'll discuss today is the sixth one, which involves crafting resume templates. There's a shop called Get Landed that offers very basic looking resume templates. They haven't added new items to their store in a while. In terms of total sales, they've achieved over $720,000. Other shops like Co-Resume and Resume Studio Group have tens of thousands of sales, indicating earnings in the tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Here's the key thing to remember. These shops don't have a lot of items listed. Etsy works by having many listings, so the more you post, the more chances you have to make sales. And with that, I'm about to show you your creativity won't have any limits. Here's what you can do. Use ChatGPT to create helpful sections for resumes that guide customers in making impressive resumes that can boost their chances of getting hired. I also use ChatGPT to generate parts of text in my resume that are friendly to applicant tracking systems. Things like graphics can confuse the ATS, so we need to consider that when making templates for those who want ATS-friendly resumes with simple text designs. And for those of you who just want the best looking resume templates with designs like these, I used Midjourney to create a bunch of resume template designs that can look really great. This way, I don't have to worry about copying someone else's design. Using this approach with ChatGPT and Midjourney gives you essentially endless creativity. For this product idea, I'd say AI handles around 70% of the work, from creativity to filler text. But you'll still need to put together the resume templates, just like you do with business cards and wedding resources. Your monthly cost would be around $30 if you were using Midjourney, and the difficulty I'd say is about 5 out of 10. Now, let's move to the most intriguing idea, which is the last one, which involves selling product mockups. We've already seen numerous digital product ideas, but they all share something in common. Shop owners use something called a mockup to showcase their items for sale. There are shops with over 32,000 listings that sell these simple mockup frames, making around $98,000 in profit. Shops like Ratty Tank have over 88,000 sales, bringing over $333,000. These shops offer various mockups, with mug mockups being most popular. Now, with AI, we can create something similar. In Midjourney, we can ask AI to imagine a mug on a specific background. Then, I can save the results and use a free Photoshop alternative called Photopea to fix any odd areas. Following the same process, I transformed poster mockups in about 5 minutes. These are just a few ideas to start with. I've shared more ways to earn money using AI on my channel. Let me know which tutorial you'd like to see first. Like, comment, and subscribing helps. And I'll be back with more soon. Peace.